Well, hello YouTube friends. Thanks for stopping by. I wanted to have just a quick video to chat about annual maintenance on my edge tools. I forget where I heard it. It sounds like a Scoutmaster kind of thing. My Scoutmaster 50 years ago was a retired Air Force pilot, Colonel Gene Evans, and he used to drill us over and over and over that if we took good care of our stuff, it'd last us a long time when we would be attending to the task to earn our, what would he call that thing? I'm thinking whittling chip, but that wasn't a Totem chip. As a Cub Scout, one of the things that we did was buy a cheap Collins True Temper axe, remove the handle, and put a real wedge on it instead of those awful aluminum things that they did back in those days. And I think Council Tools still does that with some of theirs. Council quit putting aluminum wedges in your axes. But at any rate, when we would put the new handle on it and make one with draw knives and sanding blocks, he would say that we should put fresh tung oil on it every day for a week, every week for a month, every month for a year, and then thereafter once a year. So let's see if I can figure out how to turn this thing around, and I'll show you some of the Council tools that I brought up from the farm and the homestead to put new handles on them. And, well, give me a second, hang on. Okay, here we go. Over the years, these have been my three oils of choice. Watco Danish oil, tung oil has been a lifelong favorite, and in the modern age I've been introduced to boiled linseed oil, which is much more thick and viscous than tung oil, which is much more thick and viscous than Watco. These are some old Council Tools axes, a boy's axe, one of my 3.5 pounders that was in my power saw kit, and what is that thing? Oh, and my old Pulaski from back in the day. 10 years ago, on the way up to a trailhead with two friends to hike from Damascus to Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, we bought a dozen or two axes in a family-owned brick-and-mortar hardware store, and these are some that finally, I think no, these are all relatively new. Yeah, these are the newest of the new. The middle one is a boy's axe on a 24-inch handle, and it was purchased the same week we purchased this little beater. These two in the front still have their little rubber covers on them when I fished them out from underneath my tool cabinet at the farm. So I brought these to show you what they look like. Here's an old felling axe that was the same vintage as these three newest ones, and then a kind of a roached out double bit, and my grandfather's Council double bit. And what I do with this, I have a couple of these Tupperware containers. One of them stays filled with apple cider vinegar, and this one is filled with boiled linseed oil. Oh, sorry. And as they have wedges that are unpinned, there we go, unpinned, once a year I just soak them in boiled linseed oil, and it soaks it all up. You can even tell the volume in the container will go down somewhat as it's rehydrating and re-oiling the wedge. Makes for nice tight axe heads, and we do this with everything once a year. So these will come out tomorrow. These next three will go in. These three will go in after that. And this is the kind of thing I do to my axes once a year. Again, I don't remember whether it was my grandfather or my scoutmaster that said after rehafting an axe, you want to treat it with tung oil every day for a week, every week for a month, every month for a year, and thereafter once a year will probably do it. So once I get these all oiled and cleaned and nice, we'll put them out separately, and maybe I'll make a video on the awesomeness of Council Tools as an American axe company. For those of you who've been around me a while, you know that my hands-on favorite since I was a boy and for the last 50 years has been my OA Norlands. But I have been impressed since I was a little guy with Council Tool axes made in America. I don't think there is one, any other American axe maker, two, any other American axe maker that compares favorably and preferably to the Swedish axe companies that are in the marketplace these days. And having made that provocative statement, I'll cut this off till I see you next time and explain it to you later. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.